Hello, 9th standard students. Today we will just begin a new chapter, that is 6th unit 6 prose. All stories are Anasi's. This is a fable story which was a story of fiction, a story which tells from where the stories are. After telling you, after you must be from your grandparents, your parents must have told some stories to you. No, after telling these stories, as per this lesson, after telling the storyteller has to acknowledge that this story has come from this so and so person. So, same way, here the theme of the story is, where the theme of the story is willpower, planning, and wit can make you win anything impossible. Even if things are impossible, you can win, you can make it possible, even if the matter is impossible. Here, the spider, using his wit, wins the acknowledgement of giving the stories away. So, after telling each story, the storyteller has to acknowledge the spider's name, that this story has come from this so and so spider. Here, the spider is a small creature. Now, the small creature won such a big task that he won such a big task. He became, he did something great. He did something what was impossible for many warriors, and so many tried to make it happen, but it did not happen. But the spider did it. He proved using his wit and willpower. He wanted to win something, and he had a small will that he will do it, and by that way he won the acknowledgement. Now we'll begin. Now some warm-up activities given here. What always runs but never walks, often murmurs, never talks, had a bed but never sleeps, has a mouth but never eats. What is the answer? The answer is given there only. It is nothing but river. The second one, the more you have of it, the less you see. What is it? The more you have of it, the less you see. What is it? It is nothing but darkness. Now, third, until I am measured, I am not known. Yet, how you miss me when I have flown. Until I am measured, I am not known. Yet, how you miss me when I am not known. What is this? This is nothing but time. So, let's begin the lesson. First para. In the beginning, all tales and stories belong to Naim, the sky god. But Kwaku Anasi, the spider, earned it to be the owner of all the stories known in the world, and he went to Naim and offered to buy them. So, thus, first para speaks about previously who had the ownership of the stories. It was no one but the Nam, sky god. The sky god was the owner of all the stories. So all the stories belong to the sky god. Then Kwaku Anansi, a spider, he earned it. And he became the owner of the stories. Whatever stories are there in the world, it is now owned by the Kwaku Anansi. So, and he went to Naim and offered to buy them. So, how he can buy? To buy, there are some tasks he has to fulfill. What are the tasks? Let's see. The sky god said, I am willing to sell the stories, but the price is high. Many people have come to me offering to buy, but the price was too high for them. Rich and powerful families have not been able to pay. Do you think you can do it? Now the Kwaku approaches the sky god and he asks that he is willing to buy the stories that Nam, the sky god, is offering to sell it. Now he says, the sky god says, Nam, the sky god says that yes, I am willing to sell the stories, but the price is high. The price of the stories is to become the owner of the stories, you have to pay certain price, but the price is very high. Many people have come to me offering to buy. So many people have approached me. Many people have come to me. They said they will buy the stories, but seeing that the price is so high, they could not buy it. They failed to buy. Rich and powerful families have not been able to pay. Even if they are rich, even if they are powerful, they could not pay the price for the ownership of the stories. Do you think you can do it? Do you think you can do it? He asked with the Anansi. Anansi replied to the sky god, I can do it. What is the price? Okay, I can do it. What you first tell me what is the price? My price is three things. So these three you have to do the three tasks which is told to him. So what are the tasks? The sky god said, I must first have Mbro, the earnest. I must then have Omni, the great python. I must then have Osebo, the leopard. For these things, I will sell you the right to sell all the stories. So, what is the task here? Umro, the honest. So, honest is nothing but a kind of bee. Okay, it is given in your glossary. Honest, a kind of large wasp. Okay, a kind of large wasp. So, that is of same bee family, but they are quite large. So he has to bring the name of Ernest is Mbro. I must then have Omni. The name of Python is Onini. Okay. The name of the Python is Onini, that which the spider has to bring it to the sky god. Then I must have Osebo. Then again he says the third thing is Osebo. Osebo is a leopard. The name of the leopard is Osebo. So these three things if he brings, he will give the right of the story, the ownership of the stories to Anansi. Now what are the three things? One is Ernest. The name of the Ernest is Mbro. Then next is Onini. What is Onini? Onini is nothing but python. Then next Osebo. What is Osebo? It is a leopard. So he wanted these three animals. Mbro, that is Ernest, Onini, the python, then the Osebo, the leopard. So if he brings these three things, he can get the ownership of the stories. Para number 5. Anansi said, I will bring them. I will bring them. He was confident enough that he will bring them. He went home and made his plans. Now I will I will do till the first thing, that is earnest. Next in my next videos I will discuss about the other two animals. Anansi said, I will bring them. He went home and made his plans. He first cut a gourd from a vine and made a small hole in it. He took a large calabash and filled it with water. He went to the tree where the Ernest lived. He poured some of the water over himself so that he was dripping. He threw some water over the Ernest so that they too were dripping. Then he put the calabash on his head as though to protect himself from a storm, and called out to the Ernest, Are you foolish people? Why do you stay in the rain that is falling? The Ernest answered, Where shall we go? Go here into dry gourd, Anansi told them. The Ernest thanked him and flew into the gourd through the small hole. Then, when the last of them had entered, Anansi plugged the hole with a ball of grass, saying, "Oh, yes, but you are really foolish people." He took the guard full of earnest to Nam, the sky god. The sky god accepted them. He said, "There are two more things. Now, one first task is over." Here, now first he plans how to catch this earnest. He went home and made his plans. So first he makes the plan. So for any activity, planning is first. First you have to make plans how you will approach, how you have to do, how you have to proceed, and you have to also see what will be the consequences, what will be the result if we approach like this, if you do like this. So first is the planning. So pros and cons of the planning you should also imagine, you should also think of it. So what he did, the spider Anansi the spider, what he did, first he planned. He first cut a guard. First he cut a guard. Guard means a pumpkin. A vine. A vine means a rope. Vine, balli. In Kannada you say balli. Vine, and made a small hole in it. First he took a guard and made a hole in the guard. In the pumpkin he made a hole. Then he took a large calabash and filled it. He took a calabash means a cover type you that is half done with water. It will be like you know the coconut shell. Coconut shell is similar to this calabash. So he took that calabash and filled with the water, and he went to the tree. So where these honest live, where is this where these honest are found, he went to that tree. He poured some of the water over him, some the calabash, he poured some water over him. Then he dripped as if, why did he pour some water on himself? To so that the honest can see him dripping in the water. Then he threw some water over the honest also. He just sprinkled some water on the honest also, so that they too will be wet, so that they too were dripping. Then he put the calabash on his head. So calabash on his head, it is a covering type. It is made from the gourd only, that is pumpkin only. But whatever flesh is there in the gourd, he has removed it and he has given a shape to it. Okay. Then he put the calabash on his head as though to protect himself from the storm, and called out to the honest, "Are you foolish people?" Then he first he put the calabash, that helmet type, whatever he has made out of that gourd, a helmet type thing, that is called calabash. So he just put it on his head to show that he is guarding himself from the rain by using this calabash. Then he called out the honest, "Hello honest, are you foolish people? Why do you stay in the rain that is falling? So you are so dripping. I too am dripping, but I have a calabash on my head. Why are you dripping? Are you foolish people? Don't you have sense?" The honest answer, "Where shall we go?" The honest asked, "Where shall we go? Though there is dripping, though there is rain, we don't have any shelter. So where shall we go?" "Go here into the dry gourd," Anansi told them. So he was holding a gourd in that hole he has made. So he was telling, just go into this hole of the gourd. "Go here into the dry gourd," Anansi told them. The honest thanked him. The honest thanked him and flew into the gourd. So all the honest went into the guard, and when the last of them entered, when the last of the Ernest entered the guard, what he did, Anansi plucked the hole with a ball of grass. He was holding a grass also, a ball of grass. He just plugged it in and covered it with the ball of grass. Then he said, "Oh yes, but you are really foolish people." So he told them, he just caught that Ernest in the guard, and he told, "You are really foolish people. It is not that I say you are foolish, you are really foolish people. If you are intelligent, if you are not foolish, you should have thought there is no rain, and this is not a proper shelter to get in." He took the guard full of honest to Naam, the sky god. So he took the guard directly to the sky god. The sky god accepted then. He said, "There are two more things." So he accepted the guard and he said, "There are two more tasks. You have to finish two more tasks so that I can give you the ownership of these stories." So this much is enough for today. Next, I will discuss the two more tasks in my next video. Till then, homework for you. Read this lesson till where I have finished 5 times and watch the video 3 times. So I hope you are doing what I am instructing you to do. Till then, till my next video, take care. Thank you.